Hello Gemini, this is your May forecast. Happy birthday to you early Geminis. I hope this is going to be a wonderful, exciting, passionate, inspiring year ahead for you. So this month, well, the first thing to say about this month is we've got a lot of retrograde action. Your ruler Mercury is retrograde until the 23rd of the month. But not only that, we've got Mars still retrograde until June the 29th. So what I can recommend more than anything to you lovely Geminis is don't push anything. Know that the universe is synchronizing everything perfectly for you. Know that everything is in its divine right place and trust in that. And then you won't get frustrated with this retrograde backward action. Because really, when things are going backwards, if you're trying to push them forwards, you're really going to end up in a struggle and a frustration. So what I'm just going to suggest is allow everything to unfold. Do not start new big projects. This is not the time to do it. But it is the time to complete things that are already well underway. Now that is great to do. So let's break down the month for you. On the 6th of the month, we've got a new moon happening here in your 12th house. And as you can see, for the first 3 weeks or so, we've got a lot happening in this 12th house, Geminis. So the 12th house is everything to do with that which is not seen, doing things behind the scenes. So you might find yourself doing an awful lot of work that's not really showing anything yet. But don't worry about that, because by towards the end of the month, you'll start to see some of the results of the hard work that you've been putting in. This is a time to make sure that you're getting time out to relax, to recuperate, taking time out between tasks, not just keeping going, because the Mars energy that wants to keep going is not going forwards this month, as I said. So it's tremendously important to just remember to breathe and to slow yourself down. And do remember that when you slow down, I mean, there's been studies done of meditation, or, you know, when the brain really slows, that you're going to be so much more productive. You're going to get a lot more done in a much shorter space of time, more easily. So keep that in mind, and these retrogrades do give you an opportunity to change your use of time, how you utilize your time, your habit patterns of doing this like this and this like that. And all too often we don't realize that we're in a particular groove of doing something. That's why I always force myself to do things with different hands. I try to force myself to put things on different sides of the table, sit in a different way or a different position, because it just stops getting into that unaware, unconscious habit patterns. And this is really shining a light on your subconscious areas, the things that are not so evident. You're going to be able to really resolve things that are past issues, things from the past. In fact, even a lover from the past could well come back to you this month. It really wouldn't surprise me if that happens, and maybe you'll get back together. That's a possibility. Or maybe with Mercury retrograde until the 23rd, you may decide, well, no, I'm through with it. I'm complete with this relationship. And it may only be in your thinking, so it may not even be the lover coming back, but you may just complete something in your thinking patterns. And that will free you up for when birthday comes towards the end of the month. On the 21st of May, of course, it's happy birthday time, lovely Geminis. That's when it all starts to begin to move forwards for you. What I do need to address is that also on the 21st of May, we've got a full moon happening here in your 7th house of relationships. So it's joining the Mars retrograde and Saturn. So a full moon in your house of relationships, well, this could bring something to fruition. Maybe a relationship that's been brewing for a while. It could be a completion of that relationship, or it could be a new one beginning. All I am going to caution you about that while Mars is retrograde in this house of relationships until the end of June, just go very, very, very slowly. because chances are when Mars goes direct, everything may change within that relationship. What you thought about that person, what you felt, their energy, everything could take on a completely different hue. So just keep that in mind before you go rushing on in there. So on the 25th of the month, we've got Venus, lovely Venus, coming into your sign as well. Oh, Geminis, this makes you beautiful, it makes you popular, it just brings a lot of attractive energy around you. It's a wonderful time to have a makeover, to do something nice that makes you feel good. Because remember, having the sun in your sign, you know what it's like. The sun comes out, you feel better, don't you? You feel uplifted. So this is a real upliftment for you, Geminis, at the end, towards the end of this month. So enjoy that. You're in the preparation phases at the beginning of the month. You're releasing old things. And then you've got a beautiful, shiny, fresh start towards the end of the month and your birthday time. So I wish you a wonderful May. Thank you very much for listening, commenting and subscribing. Bye for now.